Underway, and today's starter, Clayton Kershaw. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His second home run of the series, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's one down. Here's a Mets lineup now. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And get shut out, you're frustrated, you're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
And first offering is fouled off. Kershaw, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. His 11th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Pete Alonso. Big-time power. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strike.
It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Jared Young.
Runner on at first with one gone. So up next for New York, Jared Young. In there at the knees. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. Alonso headed for third. To third, tag, got him.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Now it's going to be Brett Beatty. And a foul ball. Young off of first with 2 away. And that one is lifted in the air. Betts squeezes it, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His second homer of this series, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Swing and a fly ball, well struck. Taylor makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Hae-Sung Kim.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score, man. I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Freddie Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, bases empty.
No, that's low.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a pitch. Smoke to right, but he's got it.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
2 down, bases empty. Now Andy Pages. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. That misses the zone, and the count now 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Max Muncy digs in now. Ground ball right side. McNeil gets to first. That is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 2-2 game. Back here in L.A. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Kershaw back to work. Kershaw, a tall lefty. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On its way to the corner. Betts running hard to get it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Kershaw fires. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. On the ground to the left, Kim. On the run, sends it over to first, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play. And we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. And there's a foul ball. Taylor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Fastball for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter now, Francisco Lindor. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Mets strand 1. Bottom of the inning, the batter will be Michael Conforto. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Up the middle, McNeil. Jump throw across his body, and they get the out.
Batting 7, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. hit in the air, left field. Nimmo under it, corrals it, and a couple of quick outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Outside,
that's a ball.
And that's ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. That one is gone. He circles the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-2.
There was a cutter away, kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's been a great free agent sign. Close but called a ball, and it's 1-0. Two outs. On the ground to third. On to first. That ends the inning. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Kershaw ready to fire now. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 4-3. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Alonso stands in now and watches strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Close, but called the ball. And now it's even 1-1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off left side. High fly ball out towards left center. Pajes has this one sized up. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. One down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Two outs, base is empty. Brett Beatty now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just missing there, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Betts brings it in for the third out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now here is Shohei Ohtani. And foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Up the middle. Lindor on the run. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Nimmo going back on this one. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Betts into second.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And here's Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Betts leads off second with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mouth. Hauls it in for the out. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Andy Pajes. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
On the ground, right side, Edman. Now the throw to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Jeff McNeil stands in. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed. In there at the knees, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And it's fouled away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Mets leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 4th, here comes Max Muncy. Foul ball there. Yo, 1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back. Tattooed and gone. It's his 8th home run of the year, and we're level. It's 4-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and
Conforto will climb in, grounded out his first time up. There's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 5-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Tommy Edman, the next to hit, fly to left his first time. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Young makes the grab, one away. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. popped up. Alonso under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Hassan Kim.
2 down, bases empty. Ha-Seong Kim will hit next. Ground ball up the middle. Now he launches a throw over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
It's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Mookie now. 1 for 2. On the ground to third. Beatty to first. And Betts is gone. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But back here in L.A., top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Brandon Nimmo. Kershaw back to work. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not too often you're going to see a sub-90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he was either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
Here's Juan Soto. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He is singled, and he has flied to left. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, out to short. Sends it to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They trail it 5-4. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Freddie Freeman now. That one ripped. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a ball.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Out to short. Fires to first in time. Here comes Max Muncy. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Inside, just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Right side, hard hit. Over to first.
He's out.
That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for New York, Jared Young. And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. Smoked into left field, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Beatty up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that one fouled off. And 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And now, Tyrone Taylor. This one in the air. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Out to center. Pajes. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. So 1 hit. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Kodai Senga.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season. So we'll see what kind of command he has.
Taylor pulls that one down. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Tommy Edman digs in now. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Beatty. They got it for out number 2.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up. Like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. David Peterson preparing to come on if needed. Garrett getting cranked up as well. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Toss to Alonso, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Late swing, fouled off. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Really important at bat coming up now.
So the tying run at second. Hard hit left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now it's Juan Soto. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Drilled out towards left center field. Pages sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Big at bat now as the polar bear Pete Alonso steps in. That's in there. 0-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. David Peterson.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move.
Kim up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. In the air, left side. Nimmo ranging after it. And out number 1 on the grab.
One unusual feature of Dodger Stadium, Boog, those low walls in the outfield corners as they curl towards home plate. Lots of homers and automatic doubles because of them.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one finds the zone. 0-1. You touched on this, Singy, but Dodger Stadium has become much more hitter-friendly than it used to be. A few decades back, it was probably the most pitcher-friendly ballpark in the league. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Betts. This one in the air. Alonso hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Young.
Number 78.
And fouled off. On a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base. Maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Beatty in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own, and that quickly two away.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. 1 for 3. Pitch misses there. 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. And he makes it there with a 2-out triple. Tying runs aboard.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
McNeil at the plate now, and that's inside. Line drive. Down the line, and it's foul. The tying run is 90 feet away. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Swing and a ground ball. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Substitution being made at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Luis Angel Acuna. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And that misses. Ball one.
This is a good situation if you want to try to.
There goes the runner. In the air, right side. Betts settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. The tying. Back here in L.A. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now the center fielder, Andy Pages. Fouled off down the right side. And a swing and a miss there.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
On the ground right side, and it stays fair.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
No outs. Runner at first. And next for L.A., Max Muncy. That misses. And that is ball one. Muncy hits one in the air. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
And here is Michael Conforto.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
He was late there. Strike one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Late swing, foul to the left. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Rocketed out towards right center. Out of here! A another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And that's how they take the lead. It's 7-5.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off. Change the game. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Foul ball. Peterson. In his 5th season, he features a sinker, a four-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally... Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 8-5.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. David Peterson done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So they turn things over to the righty, Reed Garrett.
Well, the ERA tells you pretty much all you need to know. Under 1. He's been fantastic coming out of the pen.
Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's Francisco. Tanner Scott takes over on the mound.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Ball 1.
Swings here and blasts one left field. And forget it. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Nimmo, the next to hit, takes outside.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
And that one hammered. Betts takes it in for the out. 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Juan Soto now. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
One down, base is empty. And he grounds one back up the middle. It's through for a hit. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Tap foul at the plate. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The tying run at the plate. Liner, and this could be trouble. Soto around second, heads for third. Coming home. He'll score easily as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Big RBI for him right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Swing and a foul out of play. So the tying run at second. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab. Runner tags and will move up to third. So they're down to their final out. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. In for a strike. Good slider. Yeah, that's fouled off. Scott is just one strike away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Mark Vientos.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Starling Marte into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Garrett back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 4 with a double. Just missed.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
This one in the air. Lindor pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that is out of play.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only one away.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Here's Ohtani flying around third. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off.
Well, you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extras, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
And the final here today, 9-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.